The difference between seeing and consuming. There is a difference between seeing something and consuming it, and in today's visual world, that difference is becoming harder to feel. We wake up and immediately enter a stream of images. Faces, places, bodies, emotions, tragedies, beauty. A constant scroll, a constant flow, and in that flow, something subtle changes in us. We stop seeing, we start consuming. Seeing is slow, consuming is fast. Seeing requires attention, consuming only requires reaction. A photograph, at its core, is meant to be seen, to be held, to be lived with for a moment longer than a second. But now, most images survive only a glance before they are judged, felt, and replaced. In that speed, images lose something essential. When we consume images, we don't really engage with them. We extract from them a feeling, a mood, a quick emotional response, and then we move on. It is like fast food for perception, designed to be instantly satisfying, but rarely nourishing. Seeing is different. Seeing is when an image resists you, when it doesn't immediately reveal its meaning, when you stay with it instead of moving past it. A photograph of an empty street, for example, is not just aesthetic. It can be silence, it can be memory, it can be absence that feels strangely familiar. But only if you allow it time. Consumption flattens this. In a feed-driven world, everything becomes content. And content is designed to be consumed. It must be quick, clear, and emotionally immediate. Even sadness, even intimacy, even stillness, everything is turned into something scrollable. A tear becomes aesthetic, a shadow becomes mood, a lonely face becomes a visual trend. And slowly, we learn to look differently. We stop asking, "What am I seeing?" We start asking, "What do I feel in the first second?" That shift is small, but it changes everything. Because seeing is relational, it connects you to the world. Consumption is transactional. It turns what you see into something to be used, labeled, or discarded. Even memory changes under this pressure. We remember images not because we experienced them deeply, but because we passed them repeatedly. Familiarity replaces attention, and yet, we are surrounded by more images than ever before. We are visually overloaded, but often emotionally underconnected. To see again would require slowing down. It would require resisting the instinct to instantly interpret or move on. It would require allowing ambiguity to exist without solving it. That might be the hardest part. Because the system around us rewards consumption, speed, engagement, reaction. These are the metrics of attention today. But seeing does not follow those rules. Seeing cannot be rushed. When you truly see something, a photograph, a face, a moment, you become a witness, not just a viewer passing through. And witnessing changes your relationship with what you see. It asks you to stay a little longer, to let it remain unresolved, to allow it to affect you beyond the first impression. So maybe the real question is not how many images we see in a day, but how many we actually see. Because seeing stays with us, consumption passes through us, and somewhere between those two ways of looking lies the difference between simply scrolling through the world and actually experiencing it.